Hi guys, CJMinecraft here, welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to add the Soul Stealer item to the game. Now, this is actually a tutorial requested by XXGoodGamer. I think that's his name. It'll be on the screen anyway. I'm just going to do a thank you for this comment. He's asked me if I can make an item that when you right click it, it'll heal 2 hearts of your health, and take away a bit of durability. Well, I've sort of adapted that, and I can do that, and I'm going to be doing that today. So yeah, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add an item called heart. So item heart, and this is the item that actually heals you. So extends item. That's Control-Shift-O to import that. So, and then you want to add a constructor, and you want to take in the string for the unlocalized name. Now, we're going to make it heal us, so let's go Control Space, and let's go to on item right click. This is a method that we're going to do, and it's just going to leave what we've got there. And what we're going to do is do a check. So if, and I'm just going to rename some of these because it's ridiculous naming. Like so. So we're going to do if player dot get health is smaller than player dot get max health. So basically they haven't got full health, then we're going to heal them. So we're going to do player dot heal, and we're going to say 2 because it's in half heart, so that's going to heal 1 heart. So if you want to heal 2 hearts, it's 4, etc, etc. Then we're going to do player dot get held item, taking a hand dot stack size minus. So it's going to take 1 from stack size, and that will heal a heart. So we need to register this now. Now I've already got a model now made for this. It's exactly how you would normally have a model. So yeah. And yeah, so that's our actual heart. Now we're gonna add another class, and we're gonna call it item soul stealer. And then this needs to extend item tool, because it is actually a tool, like so. And it'll want us to make a constructor. We're just going to do second constructor. We need this to be public. Just going to take in a tool material and effective blocks in. So effective blocks in is a private static final set array of block, and it's called effective underscore blocks, and that's equal to sets dot new hash set, and in here it's going to be new block array. Open it up, and we're just going to close it like that. Just say it has no effective blocks, it's just a normal tool. And now we don't need to take in the tool material. Nope. We're going to make one, so it's enum helper dot add tool material reference dot mod id add colon soul underscore stealer, harvest level 0, max uses 100, efficiency 0, damage. This is how many hearts, so 1 heart of damage, enchantability 0. So just a basic one. And don't forget to take in the unlocalized name. The usual stuff. So yeah, that's actually our soul stealer done. Now I'm actually going to make it so that, like, when you look at it, it like shows you, like, it says, like a tooltip, says steals heart from entities, and this one's like, oh, in the heart it says heals the player of 1 heart, or heals 1 heart, or something. And we can actually do this, but the thing is, though, different languages, it'd be like different, like what it says. So we're gonna have to make it so it changes with a language, which the useful class which I found right here, and you can get all the stuff from today. It's lang.java. Just want to download it into util, like so. Now in utils, we're going to actually have our lang, so private static lang Control Shift O. Actually, we don't need to import that. And then, like before, we're going to do a get lang, so public static lang get lang. Open it up. If lang is nothing, then lang is equal to a new lang. Open it up, and then just want to do reference.modid inside here, and return lang. Like so, and that will sort out our language. What that will do is, I'll show you right now. So, if you press Control Space, look at the Add Information one. You want to do the super. Leave that to do that first, and then all you need to do is tooltip.add. Now we can add any string. Now we can actually do any color as well. So if you do text formatting dot. Now I'm going to put it aqua. And then what we want to do is do utils.getLang dot localize. So we have to localize it, which gets from the lang. And I'm just going to call this, I don't know, heart dot tooltip, like so, which is just going to be the tooltip. Now if you go over to the language file here and open it up, the ways that we set this actual text is you do your mod ID, which is what we put inside in the utils class here. It's what we put inside here, as it's just a mod ID. So if we go to boe.heart.tooltip and press equals, and then we say the tooltip, so heals the player, like so. And I'm going to do this for the Soul Stealer as well. So add information. And I'm also going to do the name of this, so item dot. And like so, we've created these. Now we want it to drop a heart every time we hit a mob, which we can actually do, which is quite cool. But I need to actually first register our Soul Stealer, so public and like so. Now it won't actually do anything when we hit a mob, which this is because we need an event to be called. So on the end dot event, this is where all of our events are going to go. Now if you haven't checked out my events tutorials from 1.8.9, these should work exactly the same, but I'm going to just start this. So Soul Stealer events. Now the way to do an event is at subscribe event for our event here. Then we're going to do a public void on event, and it's a living hurt. Press Control Space. Living hurt event, and then taking event, like so. Now what we want to do is check whether the person who hurts the entity is a player. So if event dot get source dot get entity instance of entity player, so it's checking whether it's a player, and then if it is a player, Control Shift O to import that, by the way. If it is a player, then we're going to just get the player, so we're going to call entity player is equal to, now we need to cast this to a player, because the get entity is just like like any type of entity. You need to say that it's a player, so it's entity player, and then it's event.getSource.getEntity, like so. Now we want to check if they're actually holding Soul Stealer. So if player dot get held item main hand, so this will only work if the item's in main hand. Dot get item is equal to mod tools dot soul stealer. Then they are holding a soul stealer. Now we're going to summon in the item, but we need to first get a block pos, and that's equal to event dot get entity dot get position. Press Ctrl Shift O to import the block pos. Now this is getting the position of the entities that's actually damaged. You'll put in the center of them, and what I need to do is entity item equals a new entity item, and then we want to go for the third option, and the world is player dot get world, x is pos dot get x, y is pos dot get y, z is pos dot get z. Then stack is a new item stack, and then it's mod items dot heart. So that won't actually summon it, it's just saying the item. Then what I need to do here is player dot get world dot spawn entity in world item. Now actually spawning that item, but events just don't work straight away. You need to actually register them. So we're actually going to make a new package called handlers. This is where all our handlers are going to be. So we're going to call this event handler, and in here we need a public void register events. Open it up, then all it is Minecraft forge dot event bus dot register, and it's a new soul stealer event, like so. Now we need to actually call this in the init method, but we need to actually make the event handler. So to do this, there's a problem because we called it event handler and this is called event handler as well. So we need to actually do CJMinecraft, like the directory to it. So CJMinecraft.bitofeverything.handlers.event handler equals new CJMinecraft.bitofeverything.handlers.event handler, like so. And then all we need to do in our init is event handler dot and register events. Now actually register all of our events. So this should actually now work entirely. Now I've already got my models, textures done. You can download them in the description of this video. So yes, so we should be able to run the client and everything should work. Okay, so the game's loaded up. So if we just go into our test world, there will be no sound because I've had to just unplug my headphones because I think the audio is just gone. Yay. Great. So if we go into creative game mode C, we can actually search Soul Stealer. This is what it looks like. Steals the hearts of entities. That's blue. And then if you search in heart, heals the player. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? So slash give @p Soul Stealer. BOE colon Soul Stealer, yes. Then let's just get that polar bear back in from last time. Spawn in a polar bear and get this stupid thing out of the way. It takes up half the flipping screen. And if you go game mode S, then we can hit this, and you see a heart was spawned in. So as you can see, it does 1 heart of damage. If you spam click, it's not the best. But like so, we're killing the polar bear, and we killed it. Polar bears drop fish apparently. And if you press F3 and H, it will show us the tooltips. 68 uses out of 100. And then we got 16 hearts out of that. So if I affect me instant damage for 1 second level 1. And game rule, natural regeneration, false. Then you should be able to right click on this, and it heals exactly 1 heart. You see? 1 heart. And it can heal it one more time, but now it can't heal it anymore. And yeah, we just got a soul stealer implemented. Yay. So, I haven't actually answered this question entirely though. It wants to go from that heals the player a certain amount of times. So, I'm going to show you how to do this. Now I'm just going to close the game by pressing that button there. Okay, so the game's loaded up, so let's just go inside of the test world, and we should hopefully have a working heart. Yep, take away 1, take away 1, take away 1, take away 1. Gone. Like so. So hit the button again. Take away 1. Take away 1. Take away 1. Take away 1. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am out.